It is your witchy friend Grace from Small Worlds Big Adventures, and today I have a little Spooktober announcement before our review of the spooky board game, Let's Summon Demons. This week and the next 2 weeks, we will be giving away a game from our personal collection. This week's game is Alice's Missing, a heart-stopping role-playing game about a missing girl. To qualify, you must live in the United States and comment on at least one video this week, October 8th through 14th. We will then randomly choose a winner from the comments. Also, everyone who comments throughout the month, the 1st through the 30th, will be entered for a brand new copy of Horrified, a maddening cooperative game with iconic monsters. We'll announce the winner by commenting on one of the person's comments and announce each Sunday's video who won. The more videos you comment on, the greater your chance to win, so let us know your thoughts on each game. Hi, I'm Gracie, and this is Scott from Small Worlds Big Adventures, and today we're going to be reviewing Let's Summon Demons.
Let's Summon Demons is a game for 2 to 5 players, plays in about 20 to 40 minutes. The game is $20. Setup, takedown, about 5 minutes. It's literally just a deck of cards, essentially. Round cards, but cards just the same. The game plays with basically just one big deck of cards. Every player gets a candle card, which has a special ability on it. You get a hand of demons, and the first to summon 3 demons wins the game. Then there's a main deck made up of kids and animals, and there's always a pool of them out, and you're drafting kids from the pool. The kids have special abilities, and you're trying to gather enough souls to trigger basically abilities and summon the demons. But also you need to sacrifice kids and animals. So the theme to this is a little on the dark side, maybe not appropriate for everybody.
Not your Aunt Susan who goes to church every Sunday.
Once a demon is summoned, the demons have super powerful abilities that can affect basically the whole game. And then once somebody has their third one out, then they win.
Yeah. I feel like this game kind of plays on those like spooky games you play as a sleepover as a kid. So we're curious what spooky games you guys used to play. Bloody Mary, the Ouija board, any of that. I was a Ouija board girl.
We played hide and seek in the dark out in the backyard with a flashlight.
That's how you get kidnapped.
Well, I mean, it was our backyard. There's not a lot of homeless drifters walking through there.
I don't know about that.
No, all right.
When we review our games, we do it on a 5-point scale, starting with terrible, bad, mixed, good to excellent. And to kick it off with player agency, I think it's good. All of the players get to see the sacrifices in the center of the table that they can recruit. And so in that way, you guys all have equal ability to do that. Based on your candle or the demons you're summoning, you may want to choose some kids over other kids or some animals over other kids. So there's some strategy there.
Yeah, I also agree that it's good. Basically, same reasons. There's also, you need to sacrifice kids at certain times. You have to kind of weigh, hey, does this kid's ability or usefulness in my area work more than sacrificing him, or do I need to get rid of him in order to do stuff? As you get, like you said, as your candle's ability, but also certain kids have different abilities. It kind of helps you start looking for different types of cards. Sometimes you're playing a game where you're trying to get more animals than kids. Sometimes you're trying to get certain kids. The different kids some of them are good or evil and have different things. So yeah, you have a pretty decent amount of stuff that you can do on your turn.
Yeah. Mechanics wise, I said it was good. It's a pretty simple game of drafting. And then, like you said, either keeping kids to get the powers or sacrificing them to eventually summon your demons. Simple mechanics, but I think they work.
Yeah, I put mixed mainly because some of the demon stuff gets overpowered, and there isn't an explanation in like the rule books that come with it of why this demon gets to do what it's doing. There's a couple of specific ones.
Well, there's one that like you just win the game. Like if you summon that one, it's just done.
There's also one that lets you take demon cards from other players' hands, and if you don't have 3 demons in your hand to summon, then are you just out of the game? Like no explanation. Yeah, it just lets you do it. So a little mixed on that.
Components wise, I bounced back and forth on this. I think where I'm landing with it is that it is good for the price point.
Okay, fair.
The cards are thin, but they're neat and they're round cards, which is unique. And then you have some dice and then some itty bitty teeny tiny tokens. So again, pretty simple, but the game is $20.
Yeah.
So
components I put mixed.
fair,
They're just
fair.
They're mixed. They're not great. I wouldn't put them. I would not put these components up to good sized, even really at the price point that we're talking about, which we sometimes look at for components. Like it is a cheap game. It is a cheap game. Like the components are cheap. The art is good.
Yeah.
The round cards are kind of
neat,
cute.
Yeah.
Just in that them being different. It's got dice. That's fine. The dice are what they are. The soul tokens are just little cardboard tokens.
Itty bitty teeny.
Yeah. It's mixed.
Yeah. Theming wise, I think it's good. I've never personally summoned a demon, but at least what I see in like TV and movies and whatnot, it matches those. The demons and the children have kind of this like tongue-in-cheek, like humorous approach. There's like the good girls and the bad boys and all of those things. So I think it's good. It does, like, in my head, kind of think of those like campy 70s movies type of summoning.
Yeah, I mean, part of that I think comes along with just the Steven Rhodes game artwork, which is kind of a 70s like vibe to it. I also said the theme is good.
Mm-hmm.
Big caveat of the Steven Rhodes games we've played so far, the theme here is dark.
Yeah,
you are, let's be clear, sacrificing kids and animals, neighborhood pets,
little babies,
to summon demons.
Yeah.
If you think you can't get over that, then probably don't play the game.
Nope.
Because that is the theme of the game.
It is 100%.
But to that end, if you like dark humor and kind of tongue-in-cheek stuff, it's a good theme. Yeah. Like they really kind of play with it real well, and these characters in the game and the demons and stuff are all cute. Some of them with funny names, especially the demons are kind of a take on traditional demon style names, which is again pretty funny if you like that type of stuff, and I do. Yep. So I also agree. I think the theme for this is good.
And then enjoyability. I said good. We got this as a Kickstarter of a pack of 3 games, and of the 3 games, this one was my favorite. Yeah. This is one that, like, not only would, if somebody recommended it, I wouldn't be like, oh man, I don't want to play that, but I'd be excited to play it. So enjoyability is good.
I also agree. Good. Same thing. This is of the 3 games we got with the first Steven Rhodes box set of these games. The one we played the most. Yeah. I think the one that we all like the most, pretty much. It is kind of cute. I think of those 3 games, at least in my opinion, this is good. One of the games is mixed, and one of the games is bad. Yep. Not that even the bad one is okay. We'd play it if somebody wanted to play it. Sure. That won't be one we break out. Whereas this is one that will break out from time to time. Everything kind of just goes into just enjoying the game. Yeah. It doesn't take that long to play. The theme is good. The mechanics are good. Yeah. And it's enjoyable, and it's artwork is, if you enjoy that, is
the highlight of all of these Steven Rhodes games is the artwork. Yeah. Going with like final thoughts, this game really shines for me in the fun tropiness of both the cards and gameplay and all that, the different victims you can draw and whatnot. And for being a small game, there's a lot of strategy that can be played with it. I think sometimes small games don't get the credit they can have for the amount of strategy they can have. I wouldn't say this is a complex game. No. There's not a tons of rules or anything, but like you could play a good mental game with this. But then again, want to highlight, not for everyone. Yeah. There are friends I have that I would not suggest this game.
I would not play this with my mom or my aunt.
No.
Yeah. My closing thoughts. If you like dark humor, this is a fun fun, cute.
It is.
Again, it is dark. Like you're sacrificing stuff. It's fairly simple. There's a lot of combos in the game, but the combos aren't complex.
No.
You can see what, like, it's, oh, this guy needs more pets, so I should be looking for pets, which, again, for this type of game, I think is really good.
Yeah.
It's not, we review one of the other Steven Rhodes games from this set. It's not quite as simple as that one, I think, but it's still pretty simple. And similar to that other one, it's a small box.
Yep.
It's easy to carry with you if you're traveling or taking it to a friend's house for game night or something like that. And there's something to be said about that compared to larger box games.
You don't want a whole suitcase for your games if you're traveling.
Sometimes you don't want that. Yeah.
If you like dark humor games like Bloom, or Deadly Dowagers, which is also kind of a dark humor game.
Yeah.
But the gameplay is also similar in that you're kind of recruiting and then sacrificing people.
Yeah, pretty much.
Then you might like this game. And just in general, if you like the Steven Rhodes art or that kind of tongue-in-cheek horror approach, then you'll probably like this game.
Yeah.
And if you appreciated hearing our perspectives on this game, you can hit that like button. If you want to hear more board game reviews, gamekeeper tips, different crafts and DIYs you can do for your tabletop role-playing, you go ahead and hit subscribe. And if you hit that notification bell, you'll be notified the next time we upload. But if there's nothing else, we'll see you next time.